this on? This is the greatest show. This is the greatest show.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of What's Wrong with Wrestling. I'm Andrew Pisano, along with my brother Joe Pisano and Eric Slamilton Hamilton.
Hey-o!
Howdy.
We have a title defense for the third straight week on this show.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
Yeah.
that's right.
Wow.
And I feel like I shouldn't have to defend my title this fast, but it has been a few weeks.
It has.
It's been a month since Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
That's too
been a
too
whole
quick.
month.
That is too quick. But yeah,
That's
we're
what she
gonna,
said.
We're going to talk about matches. I'm hoping it stays at whatever, 7 that we have announced so far.
There's 7 matches.
Let's hope it stays
At
that
least
way.
3 will be added.
At least.
See, I always say this. I've said this many times before, and I always forget to put it on the scorecard. Is how many matches will be added from right now?
Yeah.
Right.
From this moment. They could have just announced one.
Yeah.
It is
right now.
8:35 Central,
Yeah.
Tuesday night.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, look, the even Takeover, they have a chance to be better than Takeover. They've even said this is gonna be the greatest match of all time.
It's going to be the greatest show. This is the greatest show.
Did you not hear the song?
This is the greatest. We knew that Shawn and Undertaker was gonna be probably the greatest match we've ever seen.
Right.
And not once did they say you're about to see the greatest match you've ever seen.
Right.
So how could they possibly live up to this?
Because it'll
Correct.
be heavily edited. It's pre-taped.
I'm guessing a lot of stuff's gonna happen.
Well, it's funny.
Yeah.
We say like, well, how could it be bad? But then you watch, Undertaker Styles. I mean, I know Eric liked it, but Joe and I were, we weren't a fan of that match. So you don't know. It just if they just let them have a wrestling match, then I'm sure it would be good. They're two great wrestlers. I'm sure it'll be a good match. But yeah, how could it be the greatest match ever with NXT? Talent.
Two guys
as
way past their
crowd.
prime.
And they're gonna do, you still got it chants. This is awesome.
Yes.
Fight forever. They're gonna do all the chants.
Yes.
Like, see, again, I just thought of that one. Like, how many chants during that match from the
Oh,
crowd?
yeah.
We can add all of these.
5.
Nothing's happened yet.
True.
I also I think when Orton finally goes into the Hall of Fame, I think they're going to act like he's Jeter. I think they're going to treat him like he was unanimously voted. That's going to all of a sudden become a thing when he goes in. Because they had him from start to finish. He never went anywhere else. Like, how many guys went from start to finish? I mean, just first thinking Shawn never went anywhere else. He stayed. Even
Well,
Triple
but
H was
where do you go? I mean, Orton started in 2002. There was no other company.
Yeah.
He started
until-
after WCW?
Yes,
for sure.
2002.
Well, I mean, TNA, there's been others.
New Japan.
Sure, like anywhere,
Yeah,
right?
but he's Randy Orton.
But how many guys have stayed the entire time that have been that big of a name? I mean, Edge, but he retired. I mean, he had
even Shawn, retired for 4 years and came back.
Yeah.
Whereas Orton's been fighting for 18 years.
Yeah.
WWE.
I mean,
Just
you think of
takes
like
some breaks.
Jericho.
but,
Jericho went to another company at his age.
No, I'm just saying, like, if he never goes to another company and he retires and they put
Yeah.
him in the Hall of Fame, they're going to come up with he was the first unanimous, like, entry.
Undertaker.
I bet they come up with that.
Undertaker, but I'm sure Orton will retire before him.
Probably.
Before Undertaker.
Probably, for sure. For sure. How have they not even put him in the Hall of Fame? I mean, plenty of people have wrestled post Hall of Fame. Ric Flair, Kurt Angle,
but I
like-
think they don't want him to do it outside of the gimmick until he's done.
But he's already...
You mean like the Undertaker documentary where he's outside of the gimmick the entire
time.
Yeah, but that's a little different.
He's not even the Undertaker the whole time.
Right.
the whole time.
Any
He's
of
not-
it.
any of it, yeah.
He's not any of it.
Well, maybe, yeah.
Well, he's Undertaker when they show him in a match.
Yeah.
But outside of that, like even if he's
He's
dressed,
like, hey, Mean Mark here.
even if he's dressed as the Undertaker, he's backstage. He's like, hey, what's going on?
Right. Yeah. But before they haven't done that. It's just till now.
Yeah.
So, I guess they
We'll
could,
see.
But.
We'll see.
Yeah, I think. By the way, I think we need a bigger soundboard because now I have so many that I want to add.
Yeah.
And there's like a 30 soundboard one of this version, so I'm thinking about it. But like maybe like this is the greatest show. Like
I think you might need it.
Sound bite. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah.
And do the one where Wolverine says it. I think Hugh Jackman says it once.
Oh, in the movie?
This is the greatest show.
Oh.
Like, it's got to be like his.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because then,
I didn't see the
Because
movie.
Wolverine.
Anyways, we have 4 new patrons to thank. So thank you to Amir Faraji, Jacob Jude, Robert Enright, and Shane Malloy.
Cha-ching.
I'm sure I got 2 of those names wrong.
Good.
But
Yeah,
go
fine.
to Patreon.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling. And check out the TakeOver In Your House recap that we just did. You got the Wednesday Night War recaps on there. And Backlash this Sunday night.
Yeah.
The greatest show. The greatest match and the greatest show. Yeah. So, all right. SmackDown starts with Jeff Hardy.
Jeff Harvey?
Jeff Harvey. And he explains that last week he was attacked from behind. And when he woke up, he was covered in booze. And he was actually good on the mic for a change.
He was good, but did he forget his lines, or was he just trying to like act like he was really
Drunk.
like
He was really drunk. It was great acting.
Was he pausing for dramatic effect? Like a lot of times he was like, and he would
Yeah, I
just do
think he was
this.
just like being upset. I don't know.
Maybe
Okay.
he was waiting for the what chant.
We'll give him a pass.
Eric's
Why
on
doesn't
fire
the
tonight.
crowd do that?
That would be hilarious. Or they just start doing CM Punk.
Oh my
CM
God.
Punk. CM Punk.
He's like, this backfired.
Bitch is like, stop that shit right now.
Oh my God.
So Hardy says eyewitnesses told police that they saw someone get out of his car and they had red hair and a red beard. Who are these eyewitnesses? I thought Braun was the eyewitness.
Yeah.
He was there.
And if Braun saw a guy get out of a car, how did he not fucking know it was Sheamus?
Right. You've worked with him.
Sheamus is not exactly a guy
That can hide.
you can't recognize from like 1,000 feet away.
He's like a cartoon character.
He is.
Jesus, he is.
Yeah.
So Jeff calls out Sheamus, and Sheamus comes out to the stage. He says the eyewitnesses are Jeff Hardy fans, and they lied for him. And then Sheamus mentions Jeff's family, so Jeff charges at him, but Sheamus bro kicks Jeff like almost immediately, and then throws him into the plexiglass a bunch of times.
Well, he misses the first bro kick, and you're like,
Yeah.
oh, Jeff's gonna get over, and then he just
Bro kicks him.
that. You know what? Next to the RKO, that's the
Yeah.
most devastating move.
Didn't Sheamus say
No one kicks out of the bro kick.
No.
When he hits it, it's over. He can hit it anytime out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Bro kick out of nowhere.
We was
It
talking
won-
about,
it won a title at WrestleMania in 3 seconds. It's a very powerful
Yeah.
move.
Yeah.
when Sheamus was talking about his family, he said something to the lines of like, "And you're lucky you don't have a brother, right?" I think I heard that.
Oh, did he? I didn't
No,
notice
I'm-
that. I tried to tune Sheamus out.
It was a joke.
It was a joke. Yeah, like they wrote Matt off of the canon. He's
Because
no longer canon.
like on AEW, he mentioned
Oh.
my brother. We're like,
Yeah.
who?
They say it all the time.
Yeah.
yeah.
So next up, we got Otis versus...
He's reading something that Vince wrote him. He's like, you know, this whole thing has been hard on me and my family. As a single child growing up, I never had someone to go to,
he's like-
especially not a brother, a turncoat brother, a piece of shit brother that would turn on this company.
I actually had a brother. He died in a horrible car crash, similar to the one that killed Elias. Anyway,
Like, again, Matt Hardy, like top of like TNA. Like the only thing fun about TNA
Yeah.
comes back to WWE outside of the first night, coming back one of the titles was really nothing. Goes to AEW, who's this amazing thing again.
Well, yeah.
Talk about not knowing how to use someone.
he was chasing R-Truth
Yeah.
for the 24/7 champion, Matt Hardy.
yeah. I have a feeling though he's like God, we need more people. He's like, I'll do it. I'll fucking do it.
Right.
Like,
I
I'm
just
a
want to get
company
on TV.
guy. I just
Yeah.
want to be on TV.
Yeah, he said he had. He was on Jericho's podcast, and he said he had a final meeting with Vince before he would resign. He's like, I want to resign, I want to stay, but you got to let me do something. Like,
Right.
you got to
Oh,
let me
Vince
do
said, "I got
something
nothing
other
for you?"
than. Well, he didn't feel confident.
And
that
then
that
he
was
left?
truth. Yeah,
So he wanted to stay. Wow.
that's what he said.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, because there were all these rumors about him being like a producer after his wrestling career.
Yeah, but I guess he still wanted to wrestle and he wanted some creative freedom. But
His little thing
No
with Bray was
chance.
good.
Vince just had Randy kill him on the way out,
Right, right.
5 times in a row.
Yeah.
5 times. He killed him 5 times.
Yeah.
Bring him back to life so I can re-kill him.
Right.
His thing with Bray Wyatt was kind of fun, though.
Yeah, that was great.
good. Yeah.
That was
At WrestleMania.
That was the
best moment.
That was the best moment of WrestleMania 34.
and it was on the
Four,
pre-show.
yeah.
right.
It was.
How was that on the pre-show?
When
It was such
when
a
they
great-
do induct Randy Orton, that will be one of his milestones, killing Matt Hardy.
That's right. They started beating a limp Matt Hardy.
proudest moment is when I killed Edge, and then I killed Matt Hardy
Yeah. Right.
So yeah, we got Otis versus King Corbin.
For nothing.
I don't even know why we're having this match.
Yeah.
But backstage before the match, Otis and Mandy find Corbin's crown, and Otis puts it on, and they walk to the ring. Corbin then walks up like 5 seconds later Like, what did they turn a corner right after that?
Right.
He walks up, he freaks out, and some fuckboy tells Corbin that Otis took it. He's a yeah, he's a fuckboy.
Oh man,
the guy was like just pretending to like move stuff, and he wasn't doing anything.
No, he
Right.
was,
He's like
this.
Yeah, I mean, at least they're not. At least
like
they're,
this. What?
yeah.
Right.
At least they're not just
Screw this.
facing a wall, standing in place like they you used to do that all the time, and then activate. Hey, robot. Beep boop boop.
Yes. I'm not sure where Otis went.
They're like Sims. For love.
Watermelon,
Suburb-
watermelon. We can hear you saying watermelon. Shut up.
I'm just here texting my friend. You can see by my screen being off.
They're all just doing Kurt Angle. What? Yeah. So, anyways,
At least give them like action figures. That would
You should be like hitting
more
on
entertaining.
like Charlie, like so Charlie, you go like to be a fuckboy, like you
Yeah.
not to like, hey, oh yeah, what's going on? Otis, yeah, I went that way. Who's with Mandy?
so 5 minutes into the match, Corbin gets himself disqualified by attacking Otis with a chair. He hits him with a chair many times. However, Otis, it doesn't really phase Otis that much. Cole even, and they made a point to, like, Cole even, like, pointed out, he's like, well, the chair's not doing much to Otis.
Yeah.
So now Otis is all of a sudden Superman?
Yep.
I guess someone's got to be Roman Reigns while he's not here. So Otis gets back at Corbin. He hits the caterpillar to stand tall in the ring with his peach.
My peach.
I'll give them this. They give zero fucks.
Yeah.
They're just living life. Like, oh, here's a crown. That'll piss him off. Put him on. Put it
Right.
on. Like they just don't give any fucks.
Yeah.
They're fucking. They're strutting. They're
Yep.
doing whatever
He's
they
gonna
want.
cash in for
Otis,
the crown.
Otis is a new man.
He's
after
a
he
new
got
man.
some Mandy
Yeah, for
pussy.
sure.
He's like, I could do anything now. I could
mean,
fuck Mandy. I
wouldn't
could do
you?
anything.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be the king of the world.
Right. I would probably put on like a Superman outfit and think like I could fucking not be shot.
Yeah.
Well, it's
I'll
like
be president
it's
next
like
year.
the joke. Steve Carell made a joke after 40-Year-Old Virgin. Like how he in the movie he's so afraid to talk to any woman, but then once he has sex, he's like, "Yeah, I'm making a sequel called the 41-Year-Old Whore." Or like now that he's had sex, he's gonna like that's Otis,
Right.
He turns heel by like just hitting on all the other hot women in the company.
Yeah.
Right.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
It's like the ugly guy that goes like, "This is my girlfriend. That's your girlfriend."
Right.
Hi. Right. Like you're doing something right.
Yeah,
Pull
that's
her.
happened to me in my life, and I don't know whether to be like offended or like take it as a compliment.
Remember in Seinfeld where George had that really good-looking picture?
Yeah.
And then like he would show everybody, and then he couldn't find it anymore. So he ripped a Sears catalog picture of a model, and he went to this model like little underground model thing,
Yeah.
and he's like, "Hey, there's a picture of my girlfriend." She's like, "That's me." You're like, "Oh shit."
I've only had like 2 serious relationships, but in those relationships, like there would be times where like we'd be out in public, and then a random guy would just look at me and be like,
Nice.
like a nice. I'd be like, way to go, good job.
Call me. Tell me your secret.
How did you bag her? With a bag?
With a wedding bag?
I will prepare the wedding sack. He puts her in the sack.
I mean, once she's in the sack, I mean,
That's
what
true.
can she do?
Yeah. So outside the Performance Center, Miz and Morrison are in a surveillance van, and they're spying on Braun Strowman as he arrives. And then they look in the camera, and they say they're going to make Braun's life a living hell. So it's like, oh, wow, they're serious now. They have a title match against him at Backlash.
What are they going to do? Make him watch Marine movies?
Ew.
That would be worse than what they did to him.
Right.
So we see Braun pour water into his water bottle, but then I guess they put something in it to make it overflow, and then Miz and Morrison laugh their stupid fucking asses off.
More like wash these hands. All over these hands.
I love when they roar. Give me a roar.
Yeah.
What? No, give me like a big roar. Like you're a lion. Oh God.
Roar!
If I was Miz, I've been there so long, I'd be like, we're not gonna do this. Can we just come up with a better prank and you'll trust us, please? Okay, thank you.
All right, well,
That's why Miz gets all those, every time they need him for something, like he's like the guy. It's because he'll do anything.
He'll do anything.
Like him and R-Truth, they'll do anything.
I'll do the movie.
I'll do the movie.
I'll do the movie.
I'll do it.
I'll do
No one has any idea what we're talking about. Chris D'Elia had this really funny video.
Was it a tweet?
Yeah, it was a
Google
tweet.
Chris
I'm
D'Elia
sure it's
tweet.
on all of his social media.
Probably.
I'll do
And
it.
it's him making fun of Morgan Freeman and Michael Caine because they don't turn down any movie ever.
role.
And it was a
I'll
scene
do
from
the
Catch Me If You
movie.
Can. Not
I'll
Catch Me,
do the movie.
what's that?
Now You See Me.
Now You See Me.
2, yeah.
Where they were in the same scene, yeah.
And like every time Michael Caine would come on, you'd be like, "I'll do it.
I'll do it.
I'll do the movie."
I'll wear this hat. I'll do it without the hat.
Yeah, I'll do the movie. And
But you
the
haven't
hat.
even read the script. Doesn't matter.
I'll do it.
Yeah, so I know Braun's a big angry monster, but like he got a little bit of water on himself, and he's like, "Argh!"
Yeah.
Right.
Like this is not a big deal.
No.
Calm the fuck down. Next up, Caleb Braxton tries to interview Shorty G backstage, but Mojo Rawley interrupts and says, "Your interview got cut short."
Top right.
Yeah. And then Shorty G's like, "Oh, that's so funny." And when he turns around, Cesaro and Nakamura are there, and the three of them beat the poor little guy up. But then Biggie and Kofi come to save Shorty G, and they have a standoff.
Let's go. Get off. Hey, get off.
So Cesaro and Nakamura will just latch to whoever seems like an alpha type male.
Right.
Yes.
Right. Oh, God. Mojo? Is there alpha?
Jesus.
Well, I'll give you
How
one.
far
I'll,
have they fallen?
I'll give you 10 guesses to what happens next, but you'll only need one.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Sonya Deville versus Lacey Evans.
Yep.
Evans comes out first, but Sonya attacks her from behind. Evans goes for a roll-up, but Sonya hits the ref's leg, and he goes down and starts screaming for help. And we get a new ref after the break.
He's like, get back to your corners. No.
Yeah.
What are you going to do about it?
Right.
You
On the
can't
ground.
fight in a match?
Yeah. And it was so poorly done.
Why, though?
It was
Give me
so
the why.
obviously fake. It was just a way to go to commercial break.
Yeah.
Like, oh, fuck. It's like when they used to do the 2 out of 3 falls on Raw, where every match on the show was 2 out of 3 falls, so they can go to commercial break. It's like, this is so dumb.
Yes.
We're not missing much with this match. Oh, and by the way, when we come back from commercial, you're just going to show us what happened.
Anyway.
Exactly.
During the
100
commercial.
times.
Yeah.
You're going to show us. You'll show us a recap at the end.
Yeah.
You'll recap it next week.
Right. So Sonya did a really cool move off the apron where it looked like she broke Lacey's neck. That was one good thing.
Yeah.
And then Mandy appears on the Titantron and tells Sonya, "You're not a fighter, you're a failure." And that distracts Sonya. She yells at the Titantron. Yeah. And then when she turns around, Evans hits her with the woman's rights for the win. So Evans gets that one. Next up, we have Matt Riddle is coming to SmackDown video.
Here he comes.
How many more of these do you think?
Abadu.
How many more? This is
three
2,
more
right?
weeks.
This is 2 or
His
3?
first match will probably be at Extreme Rules.
Okay.
So 3 more weeks of this before we see him?
Extreme Rules is 3 weeks away.
Well, no, but like
I'm gonna change
he'll
it up.
come out in like 3 weeks.
Next Friday.
Oh, all right.
Like this next Friday?
This next Friday.
Okay. Yeah, maybe because it's after the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
There is no shortage of action going on at our exclusive partner, BetOnline. Sports are slowly making its way back with the UFC, NASCAR, and soccer. BetOnline has all the best odds/lines for the upcoming matches this weekend. Need more? BetOnline has simulated NFL, NBA, and UFC happening every day live for you to check out. Looking for something else other than sports? BetOnline has hundreds of live casino games, poker tournaments, and all the best props in the business. So visit betonline.ag or use your mobile device and join now to receive your new welcome bonus and start playing today. Remember, that welcome bonus, as always, is CLNS50. CLNS50. You get a 50% welcome bonus. BetOnline, your online sportsbook experts. Next up, Caleb Braxton interviews Braun Strowman backstage, but then we see Miz and Morrison in the van, and Miz presses a button on like a TV
have that
control.
TV. We have that remote control.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's almost like this. He's almost like Hey, just press anywhere on the middle of this phone.
It's like a
release
it's like a
it.
Sony remote control for your television,
Right.
And then
And it activates the goo?
and then Kayla
make
Braxton
sense.
gets slimed,
Yeah.
like Nickelodeon.
Yeah. What the?
It's the color of DX, too.
Nickelodeon suing them.
Yeah.
for this,
It's a prop left over from DX.
It's
So-
a DX prop. They did it to Vince, probably.
They've been saving that slime for 15 years.
Yeah.
So Miz yells at Morrison for placing the bucket of slime in the wrong place because apparently they knew that interview was going to be at that exact spot at a random spot backstage, and Miz knew that Braun would be on the left side, but Morrison didn't know.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So Kayla yells, "Those bastards!" And then Braun's even more pissed off because Kayla got slimed?
Right.
What does he give a fuck about her?
Seriously.
Well, he just feels bad.
Are they fucking? What's going on? Yeah, that's right.
Let's hope.
He has a very... Let's hope. Poor Kayla. Oh, God.
Hey, Kayla, let me ask you a question. Can that fit? No?
Why don't you go to the bathroom and try that on?
Well, then maybe we shouldn't get that drink.
So next up, we have AJ Styles and Daniel Bryan face-to-face.
Just does that. How's that look?
Yep.
I think that works. Okay. Really?
All right.
Back in business.
Back in business.
Have you been stretching?
Reverse Kegels.
Yeah. So,
Oh my God.
Just like sleeps with this inside of her. It's like, it really hurts, but I'm getting there. Oh, good.
I'm getting ready for you. So, yeah, we got AJ Styles and Daniel Bryan face-to-face with Renee Young and the ugly-ass Intercontinental Championship belt in the ring. It's like the belt is so bad.
Yeah.
At
that
least
it's
this
like-
doesn't say W in the middle, though, right?
I think this is uglier than the W belts.
It's
I
just a
mean,
weird
those are bad
look.
too, but it's all one color. You can't even see what it's supposed to even look like.
No.
Yeah.
It's so bad. It's so bad. It's like, oh, this is the IC title. Why?
This is the greatest title of all time.
Yeah. So AJ calls Daniel an idiot for not taking the bye, and Daniel calls AJ a coward for taking the bye.
Yep.
And Daniel says when he wins it, he'll defend the IC belt each and every week on SmackDown. And then AJ makes fun of Drew Gulak for being Daniel's coach and offers to fight him right now. So Gulak comes out and tackles AJ out of the ring.
Thank God he was there.
And we got Gulak versus Styles. AJ. Yeah, AJ goes.
Old one.
What?
I missed the old title.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, you got to tell us what you're looking at. You can't just all of a sudden be like, "That's beautiful."
Eric was reminiscing. And
Yeah.
Reminiscing.
I even love it with the blue in the middle.
Two guys like fighting.
Two guys fucking. There's blue in the middle. It's a gorgeous title.
Yeah.
Right.
Just like WWE.
Thank you, Cody Rhodes, for bringing it back all those years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So, anyways, AJ goes for the Styles Clash, but Gulak counters with a roll up and gets the upset win.
Anyone see that coming?
No, of course not.
Loved it. I loved any time we don't expect a huge upset.
Sure.
Why did they do
Wasn't-
this?
Wasn't Drew Gulak let go or fired?
But he only missed. I don't even know if he missed a show.
I thought it was
Maybe he missed 1 week.
He wasn't fired. His contract ran out.
Yeah, his contract
And
ran
then
out.
he
And
hadn't
he
re-upped yet.
They were negotiating a new deal,
Oh.
and he might have missed it was like 1 week at the most.
Right.
Next up, we go outside the Performance Center, and Miz and Morrison attack Braun's car with a golf club and a baseball bat. And then later, Braun finds his car and yells, "What the f-?" Because you can't say fuck. They couldn't just bleep it?
Right. Who cares?
Braun would never say
They
that.
beep. They beep
He's a
everything. They
champion.
bleep everything. Yeah. Why not just let him do one? Or just be
Right.
like, "Fuck me in the ass."
Yeah, if that happened to your car, there's no way you're not dropping an F-bomb.
No.
Like, that's something to actually get upset over, not
Right.
a protein shake spilling.
Yeah.
Not a girl getting slimed.
They should have just had him cry. Like,
That's what
can't take this.
that's what baby faces do in the WWE now.
if it's Cena, he would have went. Just these guys.
Yeah,
A
yeah.
whole bunch of rascals.
Oh,
You can't see me, but you can see my fucking car. It's really messed up right now. It is really bad.
oh, those boys of mine. So
I'm
then,
gonna kill them.
Braun just like asks another fuckboy who's just standing out there, like
A lot of
Yeah.
fuckboys everywhere.
yeah, and he's like, "Where are they?" And the guy's like, "They're in that van." And it's like, what's Miz and Morrison's plan at this point?
Yeah.
like just
Hide in
So
the van.
he finds the van. That they try to drive away, but neither of them have the keys because they're a bunch of idiots. And then Braun flips the van.
He feats of strength, flips a van.
Which shouldn't surprise you because he's
No.
flipped a fucking semi truck.
Yeah.
So this is nothing.
Worth
When you
how
hit
many
him-
millions of dollars?
Oh God, they're worth
$12 million.
$12
$12 million.
Yeah.
If you
That'll be a
consider-
trivia from Joe like 5 years from now. Like,
Right.
how much did the trucks cost?
The Chucks cost
The TV
12 million,
trucks?
and then I'll just play the audio. I just, his feats of strength are ridiculous. You should be able to hit him with a chair in the face and he would smile back at you.
Right.
That's how ridiculous they
Like
made
it
him.
should like bend around his face,
Right.
in the shape of his face.
Yes.
Well,
He
that's
should
what
not
was
be able to
funny
get
when
hurt.
like he could flip a truck, but then like who did he fight where he had like struggled with the power slam? Oh, Big Show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, wait, you could flip a semi truck weighing thousands of pounds, but Big Show, you can't. You can barely do the power
And
slam.
after he lost weight, what is it, 400 pounds now?
Yeah.
370 to be honest? Come on.
So next up, we have the New Day and Shorty G versus Cesaro, Nakamura, and Mojo Rawley.
Oh, damn. I did not have that. I had the New Day versus, Mojo and Cesaro. Damn, it's a 3-on-3.
That was,
Yeah.
that was
How
a bad
dumb.
Call.
How dumb of
Did we
me.
bet $1 on that?
No, God, no.
I think he did.
So I recently watched Nakamura's SmackDown debut. Do you remember this?
I did.
Yeah.
So did I.
Yeah. This stuff
Like
just
today.
pops up on Instagram. I think,
Yeah,
when
everyone
you're just
sees
watching.
it. Yep.
But the pop, going back, and it's like that pop was insane. Well, first the violinist
Right.
comes out.
And everyone knows, like, holy shit.
This huge pop. And now, again, and this has been for a while, but he's just some guy on SmackDown now.
Horrible.
Some guy on SmackDown.
Like, just send him back.
He's like
man.
he's like a fuckboy.
He's a
Yes.
fuckboy. He was Sammy's fuckboy.
Yeah,
he
he
had the IC title, lost it. Then Sammy won. Nakamura's like, okay,
right.
I guess I'm your manager now.
We still have it. No. No, Sammy
But
has
just send him back to NXT for the love of God. Don't you want to beat AEW in the ratings? You need more main roster stars to go to NXT.
it. They shouldn't send him back to NXT. That is
No?
incorrect.
Why?
They should send him to New Japan. Let him start over, the poor guy.
Start over. He's like 40.
Right.
Yeah. That's old as fuck. What's next?
Anyways, Kofi and Big E give Mojo the midnight hour for the win. Who cares?
Who cares?
Next up, we got Bayley and Sasha versus Alexa and Nikki for the women's tag team titles. Bayley tags herself in. Sasha puts Nikki in the bank statement, but Bayley throws Sasha off because Sasha's not the legal woman anymore, and the ref almost DQ'd them. Nikki hits Bayley with a neck breaker and goes for the pin, but Sasha breaks up the pin, drags Bayley to the corner, and tags herself back in the match. Sasha then put Nikki in the bank statement while Bayley held Alexa back. Nikki then turns the bank statement into a roll-up, but Sasha counters with another roll-up to get the win. Bayley and Sasha are once again the tag team champions. So there you go.
Yep. Bayley is the first person or first woman to hold a women's title and a tag team title at the same time. Yeah.
Nice. Joe's trivia. You just ruined it, Eric.
No. But and new. They actually let the titles change.
Yeah.
Right.
Interesting.
On a
Yeah.
SmackDown.
Right. Random.
And of course, this is just eventually gonna drive a wedge between
Oh.
Bayley and Sasha
Yeah.
and all that, and that'll probably be at SummerSlam, I guess.
Probably, yeah.
So Raw starts with Asuka coming out for her match with Charlotte, but then Bayley and Sasha come out to the ring
Hey,
with their new titles. They brag
Shiny
about
new titles.
winning the tag titles, and Asuka says this is my ring, but they remind Asuka that as the tag champs, you know what it is, right?
Wild card!
By the way, there weren't any wild cards this week. They didn't do the brand to brand invitational.
No, they
Oh,
didn't.
interesting.
Weird.
So maybe that's dead already. Because they were like,
Interesting.
well, it didn't help.
No.
The ratings, they did not go up at all.
Nope.
No.
Not 1 point.
Well, also the only person they were basically using was Charlotte.
Charlotte for every show.
And Corbin for some reason.
Yeah.
Right.
So then Charlotte comes out, and at first she's acting like a baby face, and this is one night after she lost the NXT Women's Championship at TakeOver. Then the Iconics come out, and they say they're going to win the tag titles at Backlash, and they all start brawling, and we go to commercial, and of course, it's a three-way tag team match. Bayley and Sasha versus the Iconics versus Asuka and Charlotte, and Asuka and Charlotte constantly tag themselves in the match. Charlotte went to the top rope to get ready for a moonsault, but Asuka tags herself in and just makes Billie Kay tap to the Asuka lock.
Yeah,
So
smart.
it is. So after the match, Charlotte attacks Asuka and holds up the Raw Women's Championship. And you know how much we've been hating Charlotte lately. Everyone's on social media is pretty much sick of Charlotte.
Yeah.
My son Leo, who watches wrestling with me sometimes, like he was watching this with me, and he said, "I'll be so mad if Charlotte takes Asuka's belt." And I was like,
Wow.
"Yep."
You've raised a good son.
Leo speaks for us all.
Why don't you let her go away for a while, and the minute you have a crowd again, then bring her back. She'll get a
Right.
huge pop, and we'll thank them for the break. And
Yeah.
let her be a babyface for a while. That's the only thing you could do to save her.
Right.
You've just used her too much. You've overused her.
Yeah.
This happens to wrestlers. It happens.
Yep.
She's
You've
not
overused
getting
her.
the draw.
No.
No, there's no draw. So next up, the announce team interviews Rey Mysterio via satellite.
Yeah.
But Seth Rollins comes out first and politely kicks Byron Saxton out of his chair.
Gentlemen, I have been waiting for this all week long to talk to Rey Mysterio. I would not miss this interview for the world. Hi, Rey. Hi, how you doing? What a son of a bitch.
God.
What a son of a bitch. So Ray, they do the interview, Ray, and they go to commercial right after that. That's what was so funny about that.
Yeah.
Ray says his eye is healing, but he still isn't sure when he'll be medically cleared. He tells Seth, "I got a 619 with your name on it. I'm going to kick your ass, Seth." He's like whispering, like Rey Mysterio's whispering this whole promo. If you're pissed, I don't know that I've ever whispered at someone when I'm pissed off at them.
I think
Have
that's all
you-
he can talk now. I
Yeah.
think he's. his
Have you ever
voice
talked
is
on
all-
the phone with like a mad girlfriend in the next room? You whisper.
Oh.
Yeah. You're like, I can't be too loud. She's pissed.
No, but in this,
His
I
wife
get.
is
But in
pissed?
this
Yeah.
situation, Ray's pissed and he's whispering.
I know.
Yeah.
It's like, "Hey, Eric, fucking hate you. I can't believe you fucking did that, man."
I think his
Why
voice
did you
has
do
gotten
that?
like down or something, like I had last
I think
year.
the kids are asleep, and he's in his house. He's got to be quiet for the
Yeah.
promo.
Yeah.
Because it's live via satellite.
Yeah.
Satellite? You know there's something called the internet.
Yeah.
Is there no internet in Mexico there, Ray?
Well, so
Whatever
what
he
time
said.
was that?
Well,
at? That
they
was
can't
probably
do it on
like-
Skype. Remember how bad that worked out?
Yeah, true.
Hey, brother Hulk. After the giant.
And they're just posing. Like,
Yeah.
they cut to just random poses.
Well, I mean, if this was like at 8 o'clock, it was 5 p.m. California time.
right.
I mean, he's
So-
about to get ready for bed. He's an old man.
Yeah, he tells Seth, "I'm going to kick your ass." Seth then invites Mysterio and his son Dominic to Raw next week so he can show him why he was sacrificed for the greater good. And by the way, they debuted the Raw Talk last week.
Right.
And Seth Rollins on there said he would love to have Dominic as one of his disciples. It's like, you just ruined it. Like, we
Right.
figured it was going to happen.
Yeah.
But now, like, you just... Why? Why did you do that?
That's dumb.
I just don't understand.
on-
All you
Raw
had
Talk,
to do was
but it
say,
didn't ha- it's
I
not
want to
canon.
destroy the whole Mysterio legacy, including Ray and Dominic. And then when Dominic joins you, which we all know he will, it'll still be somewhat of a
He'll be
surprise.
Dominic Rollins. I'm not taking your fake last name, Dad. I'm taking Seth's fake last
Yeah.
name.
And then they'll have like another ladder match for ownership of Dominic.
No, of Ray.
Oh, right, yeah.
Of who owns Ray.
That's right.
Owns Ray. Wait,
So-
Mysterio's not his real name? That's
The
unfortunate.
Spider-Man villain? Really?
What is it, like Gutierrez or something? Yep. That's what it is.
So after this, Alistair, this was actually pretty cool because they have a close-up of Seth on commentary, and he's like, "Come on, Ray, you're gonna come here, all right?" And then all of a sudden, Alistair Black like jumps into the screen and tackles Seth over the
Yeah, that was
the announce table, and we go to commercial. And then we come back, we have Alistair Black and Humberto Carrillo versus Austin Theory and the Murph. Yep, Murphy was on the top rope, and Alistair hit him with a jumping knee for the win. Not even his finisher, just knee to the head.
Knee to the
That's all
head.
it takes.
Yeah, and then Rey Mysterio's music hits, and everyone's like,
Bulaka?
but
Bulaka?
Booyaka?
619?
but of course it's Seth Rollins who comes back out wearing Rey's mask, and then Seth and his disciples beat up Carrillo and Black, and Seth gives Alistair a curb stomp.
Yep.
Next up, Charlie Caruso interviews Randy Orton backstage, and they pumped in booze at first.
Yeah, this was stupid.
She's like, ladies and gentlemen, my guest at this time, Randy Orton. They go, boo. And then as soon as she starts talking, they cut it. Like, they fade out the boos.
Yeah.
And it's so obvious. It's so
It's
awful.
like there's someone directing them, and it's like, and we go to camera in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. And take it down. And it's like, when they do live shows with actual crowds, there's
There's no one directing cheers.
Yeah, and there's noise the whole interview anyway.
Yes.
So I don't know. So Orton asks her, is Edge the only guest on the Peep Show tonight? And she says yes, and he says, well, I think there possibly could be 2 guests on the Peep Show. So let's cut to the Peep Show. Mm-hmm. Christian and Edge are in the ring, and Christian tells Edge, I was so happy to see you return to the ring, but at this point, I think you're running on fumes. And this is where the NXT crowd chants, you still got it.
Yeah.
Right.
And then Christian tells Edge, the greatest match ever. I don't think you could pull that off in your prime. And then more boos.
You're so boo.
So Edge tells Christian, do you have any idea what I'm going through right now?
I haven't had a straight-up wrestling match, no bells and whistles, for 9.5 years. And not only that, now it's being called the greatest wrestling match ever. Do you know what that feels like? It's the equivalent of being dropped at the bottom of Mount Everest, saying, you got no crew, you got no gear, now climb it. Just do it, go. So pardon me if this Edge is a little bit different. If this Edge has some self-doubt.
Again, really good promo from Edge, but why did the crowd just, no, he doesn't know,
Right. It was
don't know what to
horrible
do.
crowd reaction.
Because they don't know what to do.
Right.
At this point, I think they weren't.
They're not
given
used
direction.
to performing in front of people, so they don't know how they act.
So then Christian stands up, he gets in Edge's face, and he says, all I'm hearing from you are excuses.
What did you think was going to happen when you came back, huh? You were just going to come back and give him a greatest hits? Huh? You're going to hit a spear here, hit a spear there, flash a smile and go home? Did you think that's what was going to happen here? Huh? What happened to you? Where's the belief? I know somebody that used to believe in you more than anyone. And that was your mom. She was there for every one of your big matches, for all of your title wins. She was sitting right there at ringside. And if you don't think she's going to be sitting there for this one, then you're wrong. You know she is. So let me put it to you like this, Adam. If Edge isn't going to show up at Backlash, then step through these ropes and go home right now.
You know who was always there? Your mom.
Damn, that's his mom.
That might have been the best Christian promo ever.
Ever.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And that was very real because Edge's mom passed away a little over a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
So then Edge gets fired up, and Christian smiles and says, that's what I was looking for. I could see it in your eyes. We have confidence in you. We think we could have the greatest wrestling match ever. And then Randy Orton appears on the Titantron and says, just stop.
I am going to embarrass you. I am going to humiliate you. I'm going to take every ounce of passion, every ounce of grit away from you until you, at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, are a broken man who is forced to be sent back home where he belongs with his wife, Beth, and his daughters, his beautiful little baby girls, Lyric and Ruby and Edge. All because at this Sunday, at Backlash, in the greatest wrestling match ever, the redemption of Edge is over.
Three great promos back to back to back.
Yeah.
Edge then says, no, it's not. He throws down the mic and he walks away. That was the best segment on Raw in a long time.
Yep.
Yeah.
That actually got me excited for the greatest wrestling match
Yeah.
ever. I was like, oh, shit.
It was a little weird when he's like, your wife,
Yeah.
Beth, and your daughters. Your beautiful, tremendous daughters.
Tremendous.
Ruby and Lyric.
He was like Ruby and Lyric and Edge. And it was like, an Edge? Is that your other daughter?
Yeah.
But no, that was a great segment. Yeah. It really was. So next up, we have Charlie Caruso interviewing MVP backstage, but R-Truth is seen trying to hide, and he tells MVP, "You didn't see me." But then Bobby Lashley locks Truth in the full Nelson, makes him pass out, throws him to the ground, and then R-Truth's passed out.
MVP.
No, MVP. Not MVP. No one pins R-Truth to win the title.
Right.
Charlie Caruso's right there.
Right.
She could have won the 24/7
Anyone
championship.
could have.
Yeah.
No one wants the fucking
The
thing.
cameraman should have put the camera down and ran over there
Yeah.
and just pinned him like on camera.
No one wants the 24/7 title.
Yeah.
What's the point? Why is he hiding if no one even fucking gives a shit?
And like, how much could you tell?
Sorry, go ahead.
How much could you tell that the full Nelson is coming? Because R-Truth is standing there with his arms up like an idiot, like, what?
Right.
What? You could see me? And then, like, he holds it for like 15 seconds.
Yeah.
And then Lashley finally grabs it.
I really thought like a few minutes later they were going to cut back to Truth passed out and anyone was going to fucking pin him.
Ooh, like we don't see it. Like we leave his titles next to him. Let's go check on Truth. He comes back, title's gone. Did somebody win that title? We don't know. We'll have to find out. That'd be kind of funny.
Yeah.
Someone records it with like their iPhone camera.
Yeah.
Right.
Like just for proof. Gets a ref. Hey, film this and count me. Next up, we got the Street Profits versus the Viking Raiders in a decathlon.
Oh boy.
Fuck.
This is the fifth one. The fifth one. I don't even remember what the first one was.
Yeah.
What was it?
Basketball.
Basketball.
It was basketball. All right.
And then Axes.
Then
golf.
Then golf.
Was golf theirs? Whose was golf? Then bowling.
Then bowling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
This is the greatest show.
No. So first Ford beats Ivar in the 1600 meter dash and laps him twice. Next, Eric beats Dawkins in archery, and Dawkins hits some guy in the foot. Then the Street Profits win a flip cup challenge.
That's a decathlon.
Yeah, that's a decathlon thing.
Yeah.
And Ivar breaks the table in anger.
By the way, you can't lap someone in the 1600 meters, right?
No, yeah, there's 4 laps. It's 4
is
laps.
it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I did research that to make
thought-
sure, because I
oh,
thought
okay.
that as well. I was
Yeah, I
like,
was
wait,
like,
how
wait,
did he
how
lap
short?
him? And I was like, oh, yeah, it's 4 laps.
Oh, then he probably would have lapped him. That's legit.
Next, Eric beats Ford in sword fighting because Ford quits before they even start. He's too afraid. Then Dawkins beats Ivar in hurdles, and Ivar just runs through all the hurdles. Then Eric beats Dawkins in stick fighting, where you have to pull your opponent into a pool of milk.
Decathlon.
Is that what stick fighting is?
Someone-
I guess I've never seen stick fighting.
Someone falls in and Kurt Angle like pops out.
Now, even Kurt Angle's like, that's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next, they have a dance-off. Ford dances to HBK's theme song, and Ivar dances to Fandango's song. And then Ivar also dances with the female judge. The 2 male judges give Ford the win, but the girl picks Ivar because he's cute.
Of course.
And Eric, not so much.
No, 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 no.
That was a no.
Oh my god.
And then Dawkins beats Eric in shot put. That was a shocker.
Yeah.
And then the Viking Raiders win in turkey leg eating. And then Ivar beats Ford in pole vaulting. Because he's got ups, remember?
Yeah.
He could dunk
Yeah.
if you give him a trampoline. And
Also-
and make the rim like 7 feet tall.
Right. Also, he shouldn't have won because that should have been a disqualification because you're supposed to go over the bar back first. And they did a camera shot where he just like front flips over.
Yeah, I just front flips over.
I mean, I'm sure they did half of these things wrong.
right.
I'm sure. Right.
Yeah.
But this one more
I
in
mean,
particular.
well, yeah, bowling 2 last week where he just slides
Right,
down
yeah.
the lane.
Yeah.
So in the end, they're tied 5-5, and it's like, oh, can it finally be over now that
So,
it's a tie?
wrestling match?
What?
Are you kidding?
No, I mean a Greco-Roman wrestling match. Yeah, not the regular pro wrestling.
Super.
Oh no, the Viking Raiders will have a wrestling match, just not against the Street Profits.
Right.
But first, we have Andrade versus Kevin Owens
Smash Bros.
versus
tournament.
Angel Garza. I'd be down for that.
Yeah.
Apollo Crews comes out first to announce that whoever wins this match will face him for the U.S. title at Backlash. Apollo also has new entrance music.
Yeah.
Did you notice that?
Nope.
Oh, no? It's not the burn, 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 burn. It has lyrics. I couldn't really hear it, though.
It's really not noticeable to hear his entrance music when you're fast forwarding that part.
Oh, that's okay. That's
Not really noticeable.
gotcha.
Got him.
So Andrade, Angel Garza, and Zelina Vega come out together. Xia Li pretends to kiss Garza through the plexiglass.
That's cool.
He's super hot. I think we've established that.
Yeah.
He's the Sammy Guevara of WWE.
I wish Xia Li would pretend to kiss me too.
Sure.
Ayo.
And then Kevin Owens attacks both of them from behind on the ramp. Garza and Andrade team up on Owens, but eventually fight each other after Garza stops Andrade from pinning Owens. Vega tries to stop them from fighting, but they both accidentally shove her to the ground. And then Garza puts Owens in a leg submission. Owens grabs the bottom rope, and the ref calls for a rope break, even though there are no rope breaks in a triple threat match. Oh!
A little bit louder for the people in back.
For the people
I don't
in the
get it,
back.
because, like,
Right.
it's not like, I really doubt that spot was written. Like, the writers are like, okay, and then you're going to do this leg submission, and then you're going to make the rope breaks. Like, even Kevin Owens should know the fucking rules of a triple threat match. There's no disqualification. There's no rope breaks.
Right.
I hate that. Why do they do that?
Like, they do that.
So anyways, in the end, Kevin Owens gives Garza a stunner and goes for the cover, but Andrade kicks Owens off and pins Garza to steal the win. So it's Andrade and Apollo. At Backlash. I was really hoping, like, you know, like we said last week, like Kevin Owens wins and maybe beats Apollo and turns heel or something.
Right. That would have been great.
But backstage, Andrade and Garza yell at each other. Vega walks up. She's pissed, and she just points for them to, like, walk somewhere, and they all walk away together.
Right. Like, Andrade's like her original client.
Yeah.
So why does she give a fuck if Angel Garza's mad?
Yeah.
One of her clients is going to the match.
Well, and it's like it used to be, you know, yeah, she's his manager, but like he could have fired her at any point. Like when he lost a few matches in a row, and it was because Vega like tried to distract him, but accidentally hit him, or he hit her, or whatever.
Yeah.
And then like he almost fired her, and she was like begging him, like, "No, please don't fire me, please don't fire me." Now the roles are completely reversed,
Yeah.
where it's like, you know, where she's like, "You motherfucker," and Andrade's like, "Yes, ma'am," and you know, it's like, so
Yeah.
it's completely changed. Anyways, next up, Shara Schreiber interviews Charlotte backstage. Charlotte says she didn't really lose at TakeOver, and Asuka tried to steal my moment in the tag team match tonight. So Asuka walks up, singing and dancing. Charlotte asks her, "Do you ever take anything serious?" And Asuka says, "Yes, I do," and she slaps Charlotte and walks away.
Boom.
Yep.
Just a bam.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Next up, Eric, I know you're excited about this.
Oh boy.
We have your favorite wrestler,
Yeah.
the Olympic hero,
Uh-huh.
gold medalist Kurt Angle on Monday Night Raw
Yes.
in a pre-recorded video from his basement
Yeah.
on his opinions for Edge and Orton. And he's like, you know, being an Olympic gold medalist, Kurt Angle, I've had some great matches too. And he had, like, you know, it's like the fact that they make us, like, he has to remind us.
You're right.
It's like, yeah, we know.
Yeah.
We know who Kurt Angle is.
We were there.
It's like Shawn Michaels. You know, I had some great matches with The Undertaker.
Yes, we know.
So, of course, because Kurt's a baby face, he picks Edge to win the match.
Of course.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said this match is worth $12 million.
Yes.
Who did
he
Shawn Michaels
He
pick?
bet $12 million.
Sean picked Edge.
Edge.
Yeah,
And Ric Flair picked Randy Orton. Because
Orton, because there was one time that I was sucking the dick of Randy Orton. In Evolution, I sucked the dick every night I did it. You are hard.
Well, and plus, you know he doesn't like Edge because he interrupted Edge's live sex
yeah.
celebration with
Yeah.
Lita.
That's true.
Hey, Edge, can I tag in?
Yeah. Give me that pussy, baby.
I want a piece of that ass, baby.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about Lita. So backstage, the Viking Raiders asked Drew McIntyre if he wants to join the raid and become a Viking. Now, last week, I praised WWE for not ruining McIntyre.
Yes.
And now they go and do something like this.
All right, I'm taking it under serious consideration. Nonetheless, Impressive performance at decathlon earlier. Look at you, Ivar, the ladies' man. Gonna give Angel Garza a run for his money, and Eric. Not so much.
Wait. The end zone is the best.
Oh, man.
Really?
It's like Vince.
You got to bring Drew into this?
It's like Vince listening to the Oh, you didn't think I ruined him? Huh? Well, take this! Poison. I wrote this just for you, Andrew. How is he now? Is he ruined?
Why do you want to kill your company?
Right.
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense.
He was cool. Now he's not cool anymore.
Nope.
Drew then he doubles down by offering to hang out with the Viking Raiders and eat turkey legs with them.
Yeah.
After they beat Lashley and MVP. Fuck.
It's like Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Right. Mate. Asshole. I'm a vegan asshole.
Yeah. So next up we got the VIP lounge, but McIntyre interrupts MVP and he admits he's still hurting from the full Nelson Lashley gave him last week. MVP says that full Nelson will be the reason Lashley becomes the WWE champion at Backlash. And McIntyre says he doesn't understand the relationship MVP has with Lashley. He's like, are you going to teach him the secret to all those 0 world championships you've won?
Burn.
And then they're like, oh. And then McIntyre tells MVP he's about to get another Claymore, but then Lashley appears in the ring. He just appears. And Drew headbutts.
He just appears.
Drew headbutts MVP and tells Lashley to make a move, but Lashley does not make a move. And then out comes the Viking Raiders. And then out comes the Street Profits. Anyone else? Does anyone else want to come out? So we got the Viking Raiders versus Bobby Lashley and MVP with the Street Profits and McIntyre all watching ringside.
Right.
And then there's all that going on. And then Charlie Caruso interviews Lana backstage during the match.
Right.
There's just so much going on.
It's that uninteresting.
Lana says, I'm going to start focusing on myself and make 2020 the year of Lana.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Well, if it's anything like the rest of 2020, I'm sure it will be.
And she was never seen again.
Yeah, right.
Cross your fingers. So Lashley spears Ivar outside the ring and stares at McIntyre. Lashley then tags himself in and makes Eric tap to the full Nelson. MVP trash talks Ivar, so Ivar punches him in the face. Lashley then puts Ivar in the full Nelson. Ford and Dawkins try to pull him off, but McIntyre claymores Lashley out of the ring. But Lashley is somehow still standing. They're like, oh my God.
Wow.
He's still standing after that claymore.
How
can you do that? How did you do that?
He absorbed the kick.
He's still getting killed.
Right. Yeah. Then finally we have... That's right. I forgot that's not even the end of the show. Finally we have...
I'm so tired thinking about all this.
We have the long-awaited matchup, of Asuka versus Charlotte Flair. Yes.
Because even though she wasn't pinned in the decision of the NXT Women's title, you still have to make her look strong.
Yeah. And it's like they might have the best chemistry in the ring of two women wrestlers, but we've seen it so many times
So
now.
many times.
And it's always Charlotte.
That is true. We got Bayley and Sasha on commentary. Billy and Peyton were watching from the crowd, but attacked Bayley and Sasha, and they also gave Bayley the Magic Killer on the announce table. And then we have a forced "This is awesome" chant from the crowd during the match.
Yeah.
And then Nia Jax comes out, gets on the apron, but Asuka knocks her off, and Charlotte takes advantage of that, hits Asuka with a big boot for the win. Although, if you look, Asuka kicked out at 2, but the ref ignored it, and then they didn't show that in the replay.
Yeah.
How could that have not... I don't understand. That doesn't make any sense
Bad
to
editing.
me.
They had no other takes.
Right.
But anyway, and new.
But...
No?
Nope.
But you could say, like, well, that was on purpose. Like, she kicked out, and maybe they'll make a thing out of that. But then they don't show it in the replay.
No.
As soon as the... Like they cut to it, like, before the 3 count.
Right.
So that you can't see her kicking out.
Right.
So how is that? That was an accident on Asuka's part?
I don't know.
Like, Asuka didn't know that she wasn't supposed to kick out
And
there?
again, why not redo it?
Yeah.
You're right there.
Right.
Right.
Redo
There's
it.
no fan.
This is not live.
Oh, my God.
I understand that. I don't understand that. But that's how the show ends.
Yeah.
With another botched pin.
Shit.
Shit. Ugh. All right, so let's give some awards. Who'd you have for worst dressed?
I'm pretty sure I had. Go ahead.
I had Rey Mysterio with his
Oh,
one eye.
It's not his
mask.
fault.
One eye mask.
Well, that's his fault.
I had MVP.
Okay.
Worst dressed? You don't like the Punisher outfit?
Not on him.
How dare he?
It is look cool, but yeah. it
He's
sucks
no
that
Johnny
he-
Gargano.
I had Bailey.
Where?
You know,
Aunt Bailey.
just whenever.
And SmackDown
Either
or
show.
Raw?
I don't care.
Okay.
The next one is what I'm specific on. Best dressed?
I had the Iconics.
God, they look good.
Peyton Royce, like after their match when they came out and attacked Sasha and Bailey, Peyton Royce, yeah, she looked very hot in that all black or whatever.
So sweep it.
Is that what you had?
Yeah, Peyton.
But I had
girl.
Sasha's white outfit on Raw.
After all that, you had something different.
Well,
It was
when
tough.
Sasha wears white, it's like a lock for Andrew.
Andrew sees white everywhere.
Yeah.
and I produced white. Worst acting,
I had Bailey.
I had Miz.
Rey Mysterio,
Okay.
Yeah. all
whispering
acceptable.
his anger.
Yeah.
Best acting,
I had Orton.
Yeah, I had Christian.
I had Christian.
Yeah.
good.
That would have been funny if we picked all three of them.
Yeah.
Let's do that again.
All right.
Eric, who'd you have?
I had Orton.
Edge.
I had Christian.
Oh, wow.
yeah,
Crazy.
they all deserving
So weird.
How was Christian not the special guest referee in this match now or something?
Right.
because
The
he's
greatest
biased.
referee.
Because he's biased.
I don't think he would be. I think he'd be like, no, I'm not letting you pin him. You didn't do enough.
Right. Worst comment?
So mine came from Bailey when she came out at the beginning of Raw.
Yeah.
She said, in case anyone has been living under a rock, which is probably a lot of you, A, these are your coworkers. B, it was literally the same people in the crowd when you won Friday.
It's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
We should have paid it. Like, did they even change? Like their
change
T-shirts?
shirts?
Like, were they all in the same spot? And
Right.
they didn't change?
I bet they just, there's a bucket of shirts.
Like, what do they
find
have
one.
to? What do they have to do to change it from SmackDown to Raw? Is there like a light switch that just does
Yes.
that? Like, remember
Red
when
to
we
blue.
were in MetLife Stadium all those years ago, and like I asked one of the, or I think someone that worked in the store just heard us. I was like, how do they change this from a Jet store to a Giant store each week? Because that must be a pain in the ass. And then like one of the employees just walks up and he's like, look, and he just pushes the shelf.
And it flips.
It flips from Jets to Giants merch.
Yeah.
Oh my
So they just
God.
have to
Literally
push a bunch of
rotates.
shelves.
Yeah.
They just have to push all the shelves, and then there's a light that makes the store green to blue that they just have
Oh
to
my
flip.
God.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, it's
That's
really
what they
cool.
do.
Yeah. I mean, that's smart. Makes sense.
Yeah.
I had my worst comment was McIntyre talking to Eric and Ivar doing
That's
the fucking
what I
line
had.
that the women
Yep.
do.
Same.
Best comment?
The one where Christian's like, if Edge isn't going to show up, then just step through the ropes and leave.
Okay, yeah.
Adam.
I basically had the same line. I had him like, he's like, what do you think? This is going to be a greatest hits?
Yeah. It's good.
So I had, they were letting them kind of almost free react to some of this.
Yeah.
The NXT wrestlers or whatever.
Yeah.
And then at one point when Christian like reveals that I was just doing this to pump you up, you hear, "That's a good friend." And it was just one guy by himself, and no
Right.
one else said anything. And I almost spit my water out when that happened. I was like, "Oh, that was funny."
Yeah.
That was mine.
And there were times in the crowd where just like one guy would just go, boo,
Right.
boo, boo, oh, boo.
Boo, sir. Boo.
B-O-O to you, sir.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
Worst match?
I had Charlotte Asuka. I'm just so sick of it.
And
Yeah.
Charlotte wins again.
And Charlotte wins
Charlotte
the whole
wins.
kick out thing.
Yep, I had that.
I had the Street Profits versus the Viking Raiders. 5 weeks in a row.
Oh, nice.
Horrible.
Oh, they think they skipped a week, so whatever, but still.
Who cares?
Super slow-mo?
Raiders versus MVP. And
Anything
Lashley.
with MVP. Slow motion.
I had Otis and Corbin.
Okay.
And then best
least it
match,
was
Gulak and Styles.
Gulak and Styles.
sweep it.
Yeah.
Worst move?
The pole vault.
Pole vault.
Sure, yeah, sweep it. Best move?
I had Sonya's neck breaker thing.
I had that as well.
That was really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'll go with that. I also liked Alistair diving onto Seth just because the camera angle was good. But I'll go with Sonya
True.
literally breaking Lacey's neck.
Right.
Worst moment?
Decathlon.
Is that worse than the Miz and Morrison stuff?
I think the Miz and Morrison was worse.
I mean, they're both
It was the whole
like
show.
green goo.
green goo.
It was the whole show, and
The
they're
Sony
laughing.
remote.
the son.
Yeah.
And they're
Miz and
trying to,
Morrison.
and they're just trying so hard to make it funny. And it's not.
No, just because you laugh loud doesn't mean we laugh loud.
Yeah.
And then at one point, when like Braun's shaking the van, Morrison's like, "You didn't lose the keys. I lost the keys. I blamed them on you. I blamed it on your daughter." And Mrs. is like, "Why did you blame it on my daughter?" And it's like, what?
Right.
Where's your daughter? Is your daughter in the van? What is
Yes.
going on?
She's driving.
And then best moment. This is too easy.
Peep show.
Peep show.
Peep show.
Yeah, this is great. Like, when was the last segment that was that good on Raw?
Right.
It had to have been like 6 months at least. I don't know. But that's all for awards, so now it's time for some breaking news. So Charlotte seems to be done with NXT after her latest tweet, which read, "Paige, Natty, Sasha, Becky, Bayley, Asuka, Shayna, and so many more. This belongs to you now. Congrats, Io Shirai." So I guess she's done with NXT. I guess she's not going to give Rhea Ripley the rub or anyone the rub.
Nope. She's going to rub her way out.
She's going to rub her way out. She's probably going to beat Asuka at SummerSlam for the fucking title, the Raw title.
Yep.
That's great. Go fuck yourself. Also, Randy Orton took a shot at Ciampa on Twitter after TakeOver in Your House, saying, "Heard TakeOver was great. Slapping my leg for you guys. Sincerely, #leg slap." And that's because, I guess, Ciampa does a lot of leg slaps with his... But everyone does. I don't know. It was kind of weird.
Strong does a lot.
But like when I pointed out when like Cross was kneeing Ciampa in the corner, Ciampa was slapping Cross's leg to make the sound. So maybe that's what Orton was talking about.
Yeah.
Because it looked bad. And then Ciampa responded with, "My daughter has been having trouble sleeping. Luckily, I found a remedy. Randy Orton matches. Better than NyQuil. Sincerely, an entire locker room who busted their asses."
Yep.
So is this real? Are they just... Is this Ciampa coming to the main roster maybe?
No.
It's real?
No. I think it's like...
So it's fake and nothing's happening?
Nothing's happening.
Correct.
100%.
If this did turn
50%.
If this did turn
50%.
into a feud, Ciampa versus Orton, that would be awesome.
It would.
And if they let Ciampa go over, that would be even better.
Yeah.
Right.
But probably not.
Yeah.
And then also, former WWE superstar Eric Rowan was recently on the Lewis Nichols show, which is in the UK, and he admitted that he didn't know what was in the cage that he carried around for...
Makes sense.
What was that, 3 years? He also said that he would put like a stuffed animal in the cage just in case like random people looked inside. And I guess it was like just to help as an actor, like put something in the cage so you could actually pretend something's there, right?
Yeah, true.
So what do you got, Eric?
So Becky Lynch has ditched the overly orange hair.
Yeah.
She posted a new look on Instagram. It's kind of like a strawberry blonde.
Yeah, it looks good. She looks human.
It looks great.
It does. She looks good.
And of course, Seth is there without a shirt. That's kind of his thing.
And you're not supposed to dye your hair when you're pregnant because it can hurt.
Yeah.
You have the baby, but yeah, she looks great.
Maybe
Very
she just
pretty.
stripped out what was in there.
Very pretty.
Yeah. So that's all I got.
That's all you got.
That's all I got.
Becky's
Wait.
blonde.
Yeah.
Breaking news. No, that is breaking. That is a big deal.
I mean, I guess this would be AEW news. So
No, they were
no.
fired. I don't
Okay.
care.
Well, FTR was on the Jim Cornette show.
Or they got released. Sorry.
Oh.
Or their contract expired. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. So he was asking like what kind of deal they're on with AEW. They're currently on a handshake deal, so that they can work certain indie shows and do some stuff in Japan.
But I thought
So
they
this
allowed
is
them to
all
do
a work.
that.
Well,
Yeah.
first of all, this did you listen? The whole interview was a work. It was
it was?
great.
Oh.
Yeah, there's no they're signed with AEW.
Okay.
There's like the whole thing was a work, and they shit on the Young Bucks like for the whole fuck the revival thing, and like it was really good. Like
You listen to Cornette's podcast a lot, or you just wanted to hear that one?
not all the time. I usually listen to clips because they post clips on YouTube, so I listen to that.
Oh, nice.
But but I listen to that, and like the stuff about Vince was obviously real. Like they talked about the whole the stupid gimmick Vince wanted them to do and how hard it is working with Vince and all that stuff. It was great,
Right,
but when it came to the AEW stuff, they were in character.
Yeah. One other thing that I found. So on the promotional photo for Backlash, the women's tag team title match.
Yeah.
Bayley's holding her tag team title, and the Nikki Cross plate is still on it.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Well, they did show them that they went and did this like right after
Yeah.
the
yeah,
match.
they did. But like,
still,
if
right.
you're using this, Sasha's had hers on it.
They did?
It did.
Really?
Yeah, let me find it.
Yeah, you don't have to. I believe you.
I mean,
No,
yeah, you don't have to
I'm
believe
going
you.
to.
Anyway, what else, Andrew?
It's great. It's their side plates. We don't need to see them.
There,
I
you guys see
believe
the
you.
side plates. All right, so there's Sasha. So he says
Right.
legit boss.
Oh.
And then it says Nikki Cross.
Yeah, well, they threw her away. Yeah, that's what she's doing.
Yeah.
Rumors.
All right.
All right.
Rumors. Kevin Owens wins back the Universal title?
Maybe.
Balor Club to finally get a second member?
Too sweet.
Brock Lesnar willingly works a full schedule?
No chance.
Next year's WrestleMania will be in Saudi Arabia?
Confirmed.
I got a rumor.
Oh boy.
I'm retaining the title this
All
Sunday.
right. So multiple
at Backlash.
sites report that Elias.
Debunked.
Multiple sites are reporting that Elias has a torn pectoral muscle, and that's why he was killed off on SmackDown.
That's exactly
he tore
right.
his titty.
That's exactly right.
And then Wrestling Inc. reported that Backlash was filmed the same night that they filmed Takeover in Your House.
Makes sense.
So they were all there for a long time.
Yeah.
You got anything? Well, shit.
I got nothing.
What else? Joe, look up something on Instagram. Find a shitty rumor.
Oh, I'll get a good one.
Now we
I
can
hit
talk.
the music for that.
Did you see this? Did you hear about this?
that's-
These
my
are
bread
two
and
things that
butter.
are probably confirmed. All right, what do you got for trivia?
No, I'm looking for one now. First one I read is Randy Orton is rumored to go away after the match with Edge.
Oh yeah.
Looks like he's going to be shooting Marine 17
Oh, you're like an extra on Raw with your
Yeah.
blank phone.
with your. That's right.
Well, there
Right
once
here.
again, rumors came up that they're going to change a bunch of titles again,
Well,
like
we
the
saw
U.S.
one.
title.
Yeah.
But they've been saying there's been rumors about the U.S. title for years.
Right.
But the U.S. title's been the same since 2002. I think
Yeah.
they said.
Well, and it has an American flag on it. What are you going to do? It's the U.S.
Well,
title.
they'll keep the flag, but that's a
No
long
reason to
time.
change it. No
That's a
reason to
long time though to not redesign a title. 18 years.
Yeah.
That might be a record for like in
Right.
recent memory.
Right.
All right. So what do you got for trivia?
So I am going to ask you guys, Edge and Christian.
Oh, thank God it's not Backlash trivia.
We're known
I couldn't
about-
tell you one thing that happened at Backlash.
I know, I
last year.
usually do that, but I was like, yeah, who gives a fuck? Edge and Christian were known as a lot of names together
Yeah.
while they were in WWE.
Right.
Yeah.
And sometimes they would take on names just for the week
Right.
as like a joke.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 names.
Uh-huh.
One of them is fake.
Okay.
You ready?
It's 5 facts and a fib.
Sure. Number 1 is Los Conquistadors,
Okay.
then High Impact, Suicide Blondes, Weekend Warriors, Revolution X. I'm sorry, let's go with 5. I'm going to cut out the other one. The other one's the Brood, and that's obvious. So,
Brood.
so Los Conquistadors, High Impact, Suicide Blondes, Weekend Warriors, and Revolution X.
Okay. Well, I know Los Conquistadors.
Yeah.
And
It's the only one I know.
I think Suicide Blondes was their name.
Yeah.
They used that name. I don't think it was WWE.
High Impact? That one's kind of lame.
Yeah. So
What's-
it's Revolution X.
Revolution X? That's like Degeneration X. That
Yes.
seems too similar, but
Right. Because they were in WWE when.
High Impact sounds like
What was the other one?
The one you're not talking about right
Weekend
now is
Warriors?
Weekend Warriors.
Weekend Warriors? I'm going to say High Impact.
I'm gonna say Revolution X.
The answer is Weekend Warriors. I just made that up. But yeah, I don't know. Those are just some fun names.
Do you have any history on
them.
this?
No, I Googled. I did see that they actually did go by those names, but I don't have the history for you. Sorry.
Well, that's
It's
usually
in like
part of
Wikipedia,
that's part of the fun of this, but whatever.
Instagram, Wikipedia.
which anyone could edit. If you go to Wikipedia, if you go to Edge's Wikipedia right now, it says he had the greatest wrestling match ever at Backlash.
This is the greatest match.
Who's Wikipedia?
Edge.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Well, now it's not time for
Fan
that yet.
questions.
Sorry.
You can't skip my favorite part of the show.
Yeah, it's Joe's favorite. Fan questions. Bobby Soydam, are they trying to get us to hate the Street Profits and Viking Raiders? If so, mission accomplished.
Trying to get us?
Yeah. Yeah.
Been there.
And-
I'm old school hating them.
And I hated them before they did the stupid shit.
Right.
Andy Piccone, can we start saying that the recap of the Edge versus Orton match will be the greatest show of all time.
It'll be the greatest recap. Yeah.
This
Of
is
all
the
time?
greatest recap. No,
This is the greatest recap.
doesn't work.
John Lynch, what do you predict will happen between Edge and Orton? Cannot see this being a proper wrestling match. Thoughts? Also, how long before Edge gets pushed to the WWE title picture?
I think he's bigger than the title.
He certainly is, but I think
I think he can have some really good feuds before even considering going for the title.
it's hard to imagine it because McIntyre's going to have this a while. Who's going to beat McIntyre?
Right.
Maybe Brock.
Oh,
Well, I mean,
what, Brock versus Edge?
and then Brock versus Edge.
Oh,
What do you mean? Wouldn't that be that would be a great match?
it happened.
It did?
Yeah,
When?
way back, like in Brock's first run.
Yeah, but that Brock was
I think it was in King of the Ring.
okay. I don't care.
Now
You don't
you're
have
gonna
to
know.
look it up. It's not trivia.
He fought Goldberg before, and look how great they did the second time.
No, I don't know. I think they could have a good match. I think that could be cool
Sure.
for Edge.
Sure.
I don't know. Matt Sillett, can WWE recover from this shit they're putting out every week?
We don't think so.
1.7 million viewers for Raw.
Wow.
Jake Baker, Pushfire Barry as next WWE champion, assuming McIntyre retains on Sunday. Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins, Aleister Black. That's easy. Kevin Owens.
For the next one,
Yeah.
so Kevin Owens beats Drew.
Sure.
I almost want Seth to beat Drew, and then Kevin could beat Seth.
Nah.
I'd push Seth with his little disciples. I'd bury Owens and then fire Aleister.
I'd fire Seth. He just
Really?
had the main title.
But he's,
Yeah.
he's a guy who can hold it.
But I hate his gimmick right now. It's so
Right.
fucking boring. It's not entertaining.
That's fair.
Push
El-
Owens, Barry Blackfire.
El Idolo, Peep Show was great. Who should be the next superstar to get a talk show? There's only like 30 of them.
Yeah. They can't be worse than the MVP lounge.
Bobby Lashley, and he's just like, welcome to the Bobby Lashley Show.
That's the show.
I'm Bobby Lashley.
I'm Bobby Lashley. My guest tonight,
Anyway,
Bobby
thank
Lashley.
you for coming.
All right, goodbye.
Maybe Andrade. Oh, how about Asuka? And you can't really understand what she's saying. And the interviewer's like, what?
Zelina Vega having
Vega.
a talk show.
What? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Vega.
Yeah.
Vega, it's like two V's. Vega's
Vagina? No.
Vega's vagina.
That's the talk
Vegas
show.
venue?
Sure.
All right.
Yeah. Joey Montez, guys, my 10-year-old cousin is getting way into WWE but doesn't know it's fake and worked. Am I supposed to tell him or let him find out on his own? Or do I just show him Dark Side of the Ring?
Oh, God. That.
Yep, Dark Side.
I tell Leo it's fake.
Yeah.
So,
Well, give him like a real Batista bomb. Be like, you think it's fake now?
And
Yeah.
when you're waking up next week, then you can tell me if it's fake.
There you go.
Chris Chubb, did you guys think Rey Mysterio's promo from last week reminded you of Gary from Team America? No, but that's a great movie. I love
No,
that
great movie, though.
I don't know how you was Gary from Team America. Brian, you get to choose anyone on the roster to have a feud with. Who are you picking and why? I'll pick Kevin Owens because he's the best on the mic.
We
Yes.
get to have one with someone?
Yeah, I already picked Kevin Owens.
I'll pick Kevin Owens.
No, I picked
and I also like to party.
Nice.
No, I picked Kevin Owens. No, and I party. You can't do that.
And my pick would be Kevin Owens because I like to party.
Yeah.
I would maybe pick Seth Rollins and help him out of his crappy gimmick that he's in right now.
So he could learn to party.
Yes, that's right.
Mince McMahon. Michael Cole described the Elias hit and run as one of the strangest events I've ever witnessed. Michael Cole, who witnessed Mae Young give birth to a hand.
Right.
Michael Cole,
Yeah.
who witnessed his own ass get raped on
Right.
network television.
Yikes.
What's your favorite event stranger than the Elias hit and run? That's our next bracket. Strangest event.
There's probably
Hey,
plenty of them.
let's do it.
Even if there's only 16 that we can think of, we'll go with it.
We need to, we need to eventually do like a worst moment of all time,
For sure.
just
Right.
of all time, and it's probably
WWE only?
the Mae Young hand.
No. His worst moment would be
I mean, if you can't think of a 32 bracket, we could do two 16 brackets.
the Shockmaster would probably win if we're adding anything.
Yeah.
But if we keep it to WWE, then who knows, man? A lot of weird shit.
Yeah.
Minnesota Nice dream matchup. Who would win triple threat for best brand? WWE triple threat.
going.
Like in a triple threat match.
Yeah.
WWE has the Bullet Club, AJ, Finn, and the Good Brothers, although they're not there right now. AEW, the Elite, Omega, Hangman and Young Bucks, or NXT, Gargano, Ciampa, and the Revival. But the Revival aren't there anymore.
Well, he's saying, assuming all of that, I would go with NXT.
NXT for sure. Unless it's Survivor Series, then NXT will just be pinned immediately, all of them.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I'd be fine with the Bullet Club winning, too. But not AEW. Tyrone Grizz, I might be done with Charlotte. Y'all done with Charlotte? Yeah, I think I'm done with Charlotte.
We've made that clear.
Yeah,
send her away for a while.
Yeah.
Kyle Foxton, who made the smarter dating move for their career, Andrade, Triple H, or Michelle McCool?
Otis?
Andrade. No, Triple H, of course, Triple H.
Triple H is going to run the company when Vince dies in like 50 years.
Billionaire.
Second place is Otis. I mean,
Otis wasn't on here.
Yeah, but adding
these are real relationships.
It's real relationships.
Michelle
Not the
McCool
fake.
made the worst. I mean, she's got to suck a senior citizen's cock for the rest of her life.
Jesus.
Jeez.
You have no idea what I've gone through. Oh my God. Let's swallow a 6-year-old dick. Jaden Theodore, HBK. HBK and Ric Flair are having a conversation about how Edge and Orton is not the greatest wrestling match of all time. This turns into a heated argument. Joe's Flair, Andrews, HBK, go.
I don't think this, Rick, I mean, this clearly is not the greatest match of all time. Clearly the greatest match of all time is when I put the old man down. I put you down, Rick.
Do we really have to talk about this? Everybody knows it was me and the Heartbreak Cat. But Orton, to be the man match, you have to beat the match that we had. I'm drunk, baby. See you later.
And then the worst match Rick ever had was the first match on TNA. When he ruined the whole fucking thing.
Don't even remember that.
I bet you don't.
Crail Johnson, Pushfire Barry, former sound bites that should be on the soundboard. Oksana, Double E Universe,
Love
Let
that
Me
one.
Entertainment You.
Love that one.
That's a good one.
Neville, Everyone Wants to Talk to You.
Oh, God, that's good, too.
Oh, wow.
And then Ric Flair, what are you going to do about it, fat boy?
Oh, man. Push
I'm
them
telling
all.
you, we need like a
Yeah.
30 button.
If I was going to push one, it would probably be that Everybody Wants to Talk to You. Like anytime,
Yeah.
Charlie Caruso, Everybody Wants to Talk to You.
Yeah, it would probably make sense for the podcast.
Yeah. Pinchy, as it seems, Charlotte is going to get a shot at the Raw Women's Championship. Who would you like to see get the third spot in what will for sure be a triple threat match at SummerSlam? Throw Kyrie in there, and the two of them could just beat up Charlotte.
Yeah.
That's great.
And then Asuka and Kyrie could have an amazing match.
Sure.
I know. I want to see that because you've never seen it. Alan Dick, how many more poorly placed eye injuries is wrestling going to have? They like to do that a lot.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
Like Moxley they just did it with Moxley earlier in the
He took
year.
out 2 other eyes or something.
Yeah, they did it with Gargano and Keith Lee. Now they're doing it with Rey Mysterio. Every show has an eye thing.
Gross.
Samoa Cookie Joe, what is each of yours favorite tag team finisher? So I have like all-time favorite, and like right now is the Shatter Machine.
Yeah.
Sure. All-time favorite's probably the Doomsday Device for me.
All-time favorite's the 3D.
3D.
Oh yeah, the 3D.
3D is great.
Shit. Yeah, I guess the 3D. 3D or Doomsday Device. Those are the top two. And then Shatter Machine for right now?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, sweep it. Ravishing Rick Moranis, if they added a couple new members to Seth Rollins' stable, like the rumors say, who would you like to see added if it meant they get a push? So do Dominic, because I think that could be good.
Put Liv Morgan in there. Have a female in there.
No.
No.
Okay.
No, I don't know.
I think Aleister Black should go there. He's fucking teaming with Humberto Carrillo. Like,
Right.
they're ruining him.
Ricochet, he's been moved to main event.
Ricochet, sure. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
heel black is actually good.
Yeah. Herb, if WWE is going to continue overproducing everything, would you care if they just hired actors and filmed on a closed set with fake crowds? We have AEW now, at least until hopefully someone removes Vince. Try anything at
No,
this
the
point.
fake crowds won't work. They're not working.
They're already fake crowds.
Yeah.
Right.
Pop Culture Junkie, Fuck, Marry, Kill threesome. Really, these are foursomes because you're involved.
Right.
Unless we're
I
not
don't think
involved and we're just
I don't think
watching.
we're involved, yeah.
So we're just watching?
Yeah.
Nia Jax, Alexa,
Fire,
and Bailey.
fire.
They all have bad ones.
Alexa, though, and Bailey. Oh, man, okay.
Sasha, Tamina, and Asuka.
Oh.
I mean, Tamina and Nia Jax, they could be like the men of the threesome.
What's the last one that I'm picking?
Zelina Vega, Mia Yim, and Chelsea Green. I mean,
Oh, yeah, the bottom one.
yeah,
Easily.
Those are 3 women.
There's 2 hot babes in there, and kind of a third.
Well,
I would
the other
fire
2,
Nia
the
Jax.
others
Can't
have
do
hot
it.
babes as well, but then they also have Nia Jax and Tamina in there.
Bailey's a hot
no,
babe?
she's not. That's the fire. Yeah.
Nia, Bailey. Yeah, even though
push
your favorite's in there.
Vega and Green. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Green's hot. Mia Yim's aight.
It's all right.
And she's going to be super loose because Keith Lee. All right, now it's time for Backlash predictions. The BBC. Big Bang Catastrophe. I'm about to give you the Big Bang Catastrophe. Mia Yim.
If you know what I mean, and you do, because
Bask in my glory hole. You missed it. Bask in my glory hole.
Yeah.
All right, so Backlash predictions. First up, we got Jeff Hardy versus Sheamus.
Jeff Harvey.
Jeff Harvey with a pin.
Yep.
Sweep it. Women's Tag Team Championships, Bayley and Sasha versus Aleska and Nikki Cross versus the Iconics.
Bayley and Sasha with a submission.
I have Bay Banks submission.
I have Bayley and Sasha. I have Bayley pinning Nikki.
I have Sasha submitting Billy Kay.
Same.
Great. All right, I'm up. What is that?
What is that?
Shit.
What am I already up?
6 points.
I'm
United
assuming mine's already right.
Yeah.
United States Championship, Apollo Crews versus Andrade.
Cruz, other.
Okay.
I have Andrade pin.
I have Apollo with a pin. Any outside interference?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm putting all my betting points onto that one.
Yeah.
Raw Women's Championship, Asuka versus Nia Jax.
Asuka with a submission.
I have Asuka with a pin.
Yeah, Asuka's not going to submit Nia.
It's too much.
If you've ever seen their matches, she never submits her. She can't wrap her arms around her.
Yeah.
I have Asuka with a pin. Any outside interference?
Yeah.
Yes.
Who? Charlotte?
Charlotte, probably.
I
Charlotte
was thinking
for
maybe
sure.
Kyrie. I don't know.
Maybe
For some reason, I
Kyrie.
went no. And then Universal Championship, Braun Strowman versus The Miz and Morrison.
Braun with a pin.
I have Miz pinning Morrison. What?
Can't do
Is
that.
that a triple threat?
No.
So who wins if like they both pin him? They're the
They
champ.
said they both are the champ.
So fucking gay. I've got Braun with a pin.
Yeah, Braun with a pin.
Yeah, Braun with a pin.
Any outside interference?
No, there's already too much going on in this man.
Does Braun pin both of them at the same time?
For sure.
Yeah, see, I
Lock
was
it.
thinking, I was going to write
He's going
that
to add
in.
it and then.
Yeah. WWE Championship, Drew McIntyre versus Bobby Lashley.
Drew with a pin.
Drew, pin.
Drew with a pin. Any outside interference?
You bet your ass.
Yes.
Yes.
And then finally, the greatest wrestling match ever.
Yep.
Edge versus Randy Orton.
Orton with a pin.
Same.
What?
What?
Orton. Edge won the last WrestleMania.
Yeah.
They'll do it again at SummerSlam.
But this is the greatest show.
This is fucking Backlash.
This is the greatest
Yeah,
show.
and next month at Extreme Rules, they'll have the greatest hardcore match.
You have Edge?
I have Edge with a pin.
He's got Edge.
Edge.
And it's funny you say that because on Bet Online,
Oh,
hold on.
here we go.
Hold on. I got to reload it. All right, let's keep going. We'll talk about that after. Any over under 25 minutes.
I'm going to say over.
Over.
Fill in time.
Yeah,
It's gonna be
over.
a great match. Gotta be over.
Any outside interference?
No.
I have no. I don't know why I circled yes.
All right,
I don't
doesn't
think anyone's
count.
doing anything in there.
Yep.
Yeah, I have no
points
outside
there.
interference.
Sorry.
How many RKOs does
like,
Edge kick out of?
2.
It's got to be a high number if it's the greatest match, right? That's what makes a match great is kicking out of finishers.
Yes.
Yeah?
So it's got to be at least 2.
Is it? Because
Yeah.
there's a lot of kick out of finishers, and those matches suck.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 2 as well.
We all have 2. What the?
What the frig?
Dang it. So on Bet Online, Randy Orton's favored minus 160.
Wow.
I'm actually shocked. I would think
But again,
Edge wins. It's his second match.
Yeah, but he won that WrestleMania and SummerSlam's around the corner.
Yeah.
So I
You gotta
guess
let
they
Orton win.
already saw this match because they taped it.
Yeah.
McIntyre's favored minus 900. Braun Strowman minus 1,000.
Jesus.
Asuka minus 500. That's all the matches they have on there.
Yeah.
We don't have a Hardy Sheamus because who cares?
Yeah.
Surprise appearance? Any surprise appearances?
I didn't put anyone.
Who you got, Andrew?
Bray Wyatt. Yeah. You know, because he's got to
Take the
start
title
that
back
feud.
from Braun.
He's got to start the feud at some point. Yeah, it's probably early. He'll probably do it at the July pay-per-view, whatever that is.
Yeah.
But just in case.
Right.
I decided to, grow some balls. Yeah, have balls.
I mean, why hasn't been there in a month?
Because it sucks when you don't have balls.
Is that long enough to be a surprise?
It's been a month.
Okay.
Last we saw him was at Money in the Bank.
All right. Which was the last pay-per-view, but, whatever.
And he hasn't been on TV since.
Okay.
He's been gone.
What do you
The
think?
last pay-per-view?
Yeah, he was on the last pay-per-view.
Yeah, like 5 weeks ago. Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Wait, I won with Brock Lesnar last year. He was at WrestleMania. Then he showed up at Money in the Bank.
Right, but there
the
was
next
rumors that
pay-per-view.
he was leaving the company. There's no rumors about Bray Wyatt leaving the company.
Not at that point. There weren't. No.
Been off TV
Not
for a
after
while.
after Seth beat him. They didn't say he was leaving the company.
Yeah.
If it makes you win, it doesn't count. If not,
Well, that's just stupid. Don't be upset because I
I think
thought of
it's
something.
genius. I think it's genius.
All right, next up we have what's the
So
opening
if it
match?
costs you your title,
It's out, yeah. Opening match, I have Hardy Sheamus.
Pre-show doesn't count. Yeah, I have Hardy Sheamus.
I have Cruz and Andrade.
That's dumb. What's the main event?
Edge Orton.
Greatest wrestling match ever.
So Braun and the Miz. And
Yeah, right.
No, yeah, I have Edge and Orton. Predict a match that hasn't been announced yet.
Seth versus Aleister Black.
That's what I wrote.
Yeah.
Damn it!
Damn it!
I have Shorty G versus Mojo for the
Oh,
pre-show.
that's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Like pre-show counts, right?
Yeah.
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 Well, again, if it causes me to lose, then no. How many announcer tables are broken?
0.
I'm gonna say 1.
I'm gonna say 1 as well.
Yeah.
And then pick a lock of the century. Pick a winner from any match.
Braun Strowman.
Braun.
Yeah.
So again, only like 3 points separate all of us. That's great.
Yep.
Well,
I mean, I have Andrade.
Well, you have Edge and we have Orton.
I'm either running away with it or it's going to be close between you two.
Yeah.
Andrade and Orton. If they both win, I think I'll be fine.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
All right. Well, make sure you subscribe to our podcast. Give us a 5-star review. Check out our official website, what'swrongwithwrestling.com. Like the show on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram @WrongWrestling. Get a t-shirt at prowrestlingtees.com/what'swrongwithwrestling, like this pizza one right here. And maybe another one coming soon. I don't know. I'm not going to give any hints, but
Who are you?
And then you can also become a supporter of the show at patreon.com/what'swrongwithwrestling for the Backlash recap coming this Sunday. All the brackets, all the good shit.
I'm still waiting on the Joe Pisano Lock of the Century shirt.
Oh man.
Yeah, well, I had a good idea for that one, but we can't do it because it would be. I mean, we can still do the shirt, but the cooler idea of the shirt is like something we can't do, unfortunately.
No.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, we talked
But we might do that eventually. Yeah,
All right.
and like maybe an Andrew's Always Right shirt. I think that would be great
Nah,
as well.
that won't sell.
Eric is Always Wrong shirt.
Nah.
not so much.
All right, we'll see you after Backlash.
Bye-bye.
What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling. Oh no. And he's always right. Don't you dare have a different opinion. He sounds like Stone Cold Steve Austin. It kinda looks like Kevin Owens. Dean Ambrose is in his daydreams, and Charlotte is in his sex dream. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling. Oh no. Obnoxious, crazy, loud, egocentric, no doubt that's Joe. Self-proclaimed strongest and best-looking man in the world. Loves wrestling, but only part-time. Strong, big players, pretty sublime, yeah. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling, oh no. Eric's third most loved, and he can't really hold in his piss. He made hashtag push Eric, yeah, we'll push him off a cliff. Doesn't think Stacy Kubler is that high, and we almost forgot Josh. He's just a troll. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with